And so what I want you to do is take out your packet, and we're going to start right there at the front. These pages are numbered up in the top right-hand corner. They're numbered. So this is the loan estimate. The reason we have 1 and 2 is because this is for an adjustable rate. This is for a fixed rate. We'll kind of go back and forth between the two and show you the differences. But this is the new form. This is the one form that replaces the 2 forms that we currently have. So let's start going through it. Right up at the very top, okay, right here at the very, very top, it says this, or save this loan estimate to compare with your closing disclosure. Wow. They're telling the client to save this form because they can compare it with the closing costs. In other words, what they're saying is, lender, what you put on here, you better be pretty confident because that's what it's got to look like at the closing too, with very few places you can make changes. We'll talk about those in a second. So that's kind of a novel idea. This is going to be a really, really good thing for the consumer. Now we'll get to the end of the course and see how good it is for you and the lenders, okay? But for the consumer, this is a pretty powerful document. So they're telling you right at the beginning, save this, and we're going to compare it. Now also another thing that's done right here is it tells them right at the beginning whether or not the loan is locked. Generally speaking, it's not going to be locked at the time that you get the REPSI into the lender. Now this document here was prepared by the CFPB. This is the one they want to have everybody see. You can go on the website, pull it up, and it's exactly this document. So the CFPB has said, yeah, we're going to tell them if the loan is locked at this time, but generally speaking, that's not going to appear to be locked. Okay, now we're going down into this box right here. And you can see there's the loan amount, the interest rate, and oh, look at this column. Can this amount increase after closing? Very simple. It's right here. And we're saying, no, principal balance can't increase. No, the interest rate can't increase. No, the principal and interest can't increase. What does that tell you about the loan?
It's locked.
It's a fixed rate.
Yeah.
And it's locked in. And that's what the borrowers can count on. Prepayment penalty, well in this case they're saying that it has one, and then it gives you the parameters of what the prepayment penalty is and how much it can be. So right there at the top, we're giving you a lot of information about what this loan is all about. Now, I want you to go over to page 4, okay? And it's the same form except this is an adjustable rate. So, looking at that same box, this box right here, it says loan amount. Can this increase? No. Interest rate, can this increase? Yes, because it is an adjustable rate. Principal interest, yes, it can also increase. Who can tell me where that information is found now? About the adjustment and about the interest rate and about the maximum payment. Where does that appear now? Any ideas? Any guesses? In the stack? That's good. It's in there. It's in there. Anybody know where it is in there? Okay. There's a little document there called a note. It's not in the note. But there is an addendum, an attachment to the note that has really fine small print. So I don't know if you've been in a closing where your clients have had an adjustable rate mortgage, but generally what happens at the title company is say, here's the note, there's your interest rate, sign right there. And oh, gee, it looks like there's an addendum to the note. Well, it's part of the note. Okay, now the next document is, and move right along to it. So your title company people don't usually understand the adjustability feature, and they don't know how to explain it, and so they kind of just skip over it. Well, if you've got an adjustable rate loan, and again, you're committing to that, the loan officer's committing to that right up front, first box down, they're telling you. Now, in addition to that, they're telling you how it adjusts. It adjusts every 3 years, can go as high as $2,068, and it starts out at $703. That's going to wake some people up. Man, I don't want my payment going up to $2,000. But when are they seeing this again? When are they seeing this document? Once you get that,
As soon as I get the REPSI, then?
as soon as they get the REPSI in, they then have, I don't think I mentioned this before, they then have 3 days, 3 business days to get this in their hands. And they count Saturday. They don't count federal holidays, but they count Saturday. So they have 3 days to get this information to your client. if you have an adjustable rate mortgage right now, they don't see these numbers until when? Closing, exactly. And then they're sitting at the closing table, and their moving van is out in the parking lot, and they're ready to move in. $2,000? Are you kidding me? But what can they do? Nothing. They're stuck. So this is really super information that's going to be in their hands 3 days after you get the ref sheet to the loan officer. How do you think your clients will respond to that? You have a question?
Let me clarify this.
Sure.
You say we have 3 business days to present this to our clients, or the loan officer has this?
The loan officer,
Right.
once you get that rep sheet to the loan officer, then the loan officer has 3 business days to get this disclosure in their hands. That's it. 3 days. Pretty quick. So, and it's a good thing because they now know a lot about it. They know how it changes. They know that it adjusts after 3 years and just how that whole thing goes, which it's not anywhere, and even in that stack of closing documents, it's not anywhere that clear. So then it can decide, nah, you know what, I don't think that adjustable rate is for me. I'm going to go back to the fixed rate. Okay?